This is Ria X out, and you are watching Ria X.
Dej The Ego.
Woo! Okay.
Yeah, got a queue full of dudes, hope I show up first. Got a body that will make a brother blow up church. We could fuck strut or we could hopscotch. Do you really wanna try? Cause all your bros got turfed. I was used
What
to
does the ego even mean?
So I'm a psychologist.
Okay.
Studied psychology at uni, and like a very, very famous psychology theory. Everybody knows Freud, you know Freud. Yeah. So like he has this theory of the id, the super ego, and the ego. So the ego is, a lot of people think the ego is like this arrogant, selfish kind of person, but that's not what it is. And I think that's kind of how I'm perceived, because I'm like very like confident. A lot of people think I'm arrogant, but I'm also very nice too.
Okay.
And in the theory, it says the ego is the mediator between the id and the super ego. So I feel like that describes me perfectly, and it kind of says something about the impression that other people will have of me, that I am the ego. So when I say, when they see me behave and I'm like, my name's Dej The Ego, they're kind of like, oh, your name suits you, thinking that I'm like this arrogant or cocky or like overly confident person. So it just kind of goes well, like, and a lot of like rappers or artists now, they have the, so you have like Chance the Rapper, Adunsi the Engine, like it's playing on all of that, but it describes me well. So Dej The Ego, everybody calls me Dej, so Dej was going to be there, and then the ego is, it describes me.
I hear you. So have you ever had Dej the id, Dej the super, or whatever? Does anyone?
I can be the id sometimes, and I can be the super ego sometimes, but most of the time I'm the ego kind of thing. But that's a good actually good concept. Dej the id. Make a song
maybe
like
when
that.
when you feel like you're in a different place in life or something. So obviously, like, I know you did music for a time. We'll get into that. But so did you have like another name before the ego?
I did. I had Blaze before.
Blaze, okay.
And then Baby Blaze before.
Baby Blaze.
I hate saying that.
Were you someone's younger or something? You just
don't do that. Don't do that. Honestly, don't do that. Everybody says that.
It happens.
Because why did I have Baby before? Now because I was like really small in secondary school and like kind of cute, even though I was really ugly. So Baby just kind of came out, and everybody was called Blaze. That's the reason why the Baby came about. Like, you needed something to like, distinguish yourself from everybody else who's called Blaze. So Baby Blaze, I regret that so much. That's like the worst thing ever. Honestly, Baby Blaze.
So how did Baby Blaze get into music?
Baby Blaze was doing music basically. Started in primary school. Like very, very young, like doing the violin. I used to love Michael Jackson, so like I still think in my old house.
What's your favourite MJ song like that?
Liberian Girl.
Okay, mine's You Rock My World, but
I love that song as well. I just kind of sampled that song recently. In fact.
Oh, okay.
I love a load of these songs, but Liberian Girl is the one, like, for me. But yeah, started listening to loads of Michael Jackson. Absolutely fell in love with him. Like, all my gifts were like around Michael Jackson, like videotapes, cassette tapes. I remember I had the Walkman. And then I started playing violin. Like, they signed me up for violin class in primary school. Nice. Because they thought, okay, yeah, this kid's talented. Like, sign me up for violin class. I kept breaking the strings. So I got dropped from that because my mom couldn't afford to keep paying for new strings.
And the classes.
Exactly, And then in like year 3, year 4, I was writing lyrics. Like, I don't even know why I started writing lyrics, but I just started writing lyrics. I guess I was into rap, like the American rap at the time. Started writing lyrics and then like performing, like at that time it was kind of called poetry in assembly and stuff with 2 of my friends. So doing that from like year 3 to year 6. Then I get to like secondary school. I've still been writing this whole time. And then secondary school is where grime starts to become prominent. And then everybody starts to become an MC. And because I was already like a lyricist, it was just natural for me to kind of go and do that. So I started becoming an MC. That's when the tag name Baby Blaze came about. And then I was like really, really popular in my school and like in Newham and East Ham. Like proper did like made some like real ground in like MC and getting into like loads of beef, like arguments with this person, that person. There's still songs on like YouTube.
Like clashes and stuff.
Clashes, like, I used to love clashes, but you know they always end up in like a fight. There's still like videos on YouTube of me clashing like whole crews.
What do I need to search?
Don't do that.
When I come around their wifey start leaking. Greasy, I get them wet like their pebbles. Don't get it, start thinking. Or you can get licked when you aren't drinking. Combo to your nose to your ass sleeping.
Funny. I might upload it one day. But yeah, there's even a video. There's like a video of Maxter dissing me.
Oh, wow.
Around in that area, like we used to get into a load of problems because I was known as like one of the best in my age group. That's what it was about at the time. Like, you must be the best in your year, like the best your age group. You need to be the best. So I was known as one of the people that were like really, really good. So that got me into like a load of past. And I had a big mouth, so I was always talking and cocky, so saying like, "Oh yeah, I'm the best," blah blah blah. So then that happened. I didn't get anywhere in grime because a couple of people snaked me. I remember what like the Westwood times when everybody was down to Westwood and I was on the verge of going, but then I just got snaked. And again, that's down to my arrogance. Like people didn't really like me because I was arrogant. So then it comes to college and that's when A-levels hit me hard. So I stopped like writing. I tried to focus on
A-levels, man.
Yeah, man.
They took me from all my like little hobbies and that as well.
Hardest time of life, honestly. So I started doing A-levels, stopped writing. I went to like Haven Sixth Form, which is like it's like a college out of the ends. Okay. So it's like I stopped chilling with all the people in the ends that were like doing music. So then it's like my relationships with them became weaker. It's like people didn't really like check for me anymore. Like nobody really cared if I was making music. So then it proper died down, and it comes to uni, and then I'm trying to kind of like rediscover myself. Start getting into rap, but I wasn't good. Like the transition from grime to rap like was so different. Like because of things like my lisp and then just my flow, like it was just so hard for me to be like accepted or to be known in rap like I was in grime. So then I started producing because producers were taking long. Started producing through like first year uni, second year uni. And then end of uni, I start engineering, like mixing and mastering.
You produced your EP, didn't you?
I didn't. That's a part.
It sounded like you okay. We'll get into that.
Yeah. So there are parts of it I did produce because it's like a cohesive thing. But we'll get into that.
Yeah.
So yeah, I start producing like heavily. I stopped like rapping for a bit. Start producing, and then I come out of uni. Then I want to start rapping again because artists are taking long to vocal my beats.
Yeah.
So I'm now rapping, producing, engineering. Doing that, struggling to find my sound, and then like I think it was like 2017, 2016. Yeah, kind of. I was always kind of singing, like being melodic with my songs, but my voice wasn't good, like, and I didn't know, I wasn't good at using auto-tune. Like now I'm really good at using it, so I'll sound good, and I found a voice for me that works.
Yeah.
But 2016, 17, that's when Afro-Swing started to pop off. And I was thinking, this is my kind of genre, because I always loved Afro beats and I love rapping.
Yeah.
So like, even when I was producing, I was using like African instruments a lot. I was thinking, this is me, like this is my kind of avenue. So then 2017, I start making Afro-Swing, and I'm thinking, right, like, this is actually sick. Like sending it to my friends, and they're like, yeah, this is sick, blah, blah, blah. 2018 comes, so like from 2016 to 2018, I was making a lot of music but didn't release anything simply because I was like so anxious about like being judged, and I'm like a proper perfectionist that I want people to know that it's sick straight away. Like I don't want any ambiguity about how good my music is. So like I spent a lot of time making music but not releasing anything. 2018 comes and I go on holiday with my boys. I've got bare songs just on my MacBook that are ready to be released. And you know what, I just say to myself, you know, I'm going on holiday, I'm enjoying this music, like I just want to put it out. So then I put it out, like I actually put it out the day I went to Croatia, 9th of July. I put out an EP, but I didn't tell nobody about it. That's how scared I was. Like, so I put it onto Spotify, iTunes. I didn't tell anybody anything about it. I just told my boys like, my EP is out, so we can enjoy it on holiday.
Yeah.
So then we do the holiday. Holiday was so enjoyable. Like they're proper vibes in with my music on holiday. Like we're having pre-drinks centered around like them singing my lyrics, and it's proper sick. So that gave me the confidence to kind of release the stuff. So I came back from Croatia, and I think it was like 20th of July. Yeah. I said, I'm just gonna tell people that I've released it. So 20th of July, I sent a tweet. I've released an Afro-Swing EP. So being so transparent, so honest. I released an Afro-Swing EP for me and my boys to enjoy on holiday, and now you can too. Yeah. And then from there, just
the reception was great, because I saw you like all over the timeline as well. Yeah.
Like from there, it just went. And that's the only way it could have happened for me. It would have worked for me if it just went like up straight away. So like I remember like within like a minute, I got a tweet. Somebody was like, I've listened to this for 20 seconds and Foxtrot is just amazing, blah, blah, blah.
It is. So, like, why I thought, like, you produce your EPs, because, like you said, it's cohesive. Like, literally, that is the exact word that I have written down here. That it is cohesive. And it's, like, also, I can see, like, a theme going through, because so, like, one of the EPs, you had, like, names of day parties and stuff. Yeah, so I wanted to know, like, you made all these songs, how did you, like, put together, like, okay, this is going to be the EP? Because I can hear that there's a whole thought behind it, and it all flows into one another as well. Yeah.
So the most recent one, with the one where I'm talking about events, it was literally just like the summer 2018. I was enjoying life so much, getting positive feedback from my first EP, going to all these events. Yeah. And I was just enjoying myself so much at these events. Like, I was creating stories after these events. Like, either my story or my boy's story. Like, these are known as very, very popular events. Like,
I heard lyrics.
Yeah, so it's like these stories were coming about, and it's just like, you know what? I want to create an EP around these stories. And I always like my music to be relatable to other people. Yeah. So, like, I picked on, like, the popular popping events, so DOT, Recess, Kitsch. Like, amongst my demographic, these are the ones that you see on the timeline.
Yeah, all the
People
time.
are talking about them all the time, So I went to them, and then I just enjoyed myself, and then I just created stories from them. I got beats from other producers. Like, it started with, like, YouTube producers, reaching out to them, telling them to send me beats. And because I'm a producer as well, like, I can modify the beats any way I choose to. So, like, I might add something to the end, or I might add a piano, or I might add a little melody here and there. So it's like the foundation of the beat I haven't done anything to, but like the little intricacies I can edit, and that's only because I decided to produce. But now I'm at a stage where there's so many good producers out there making so many good stuff that want to send me stuff that I don't even feel like I need to produce, because I'm a rapper like, or an artist
originally.
I don't have the 10,000 hours a lifetime to be an expert rapper, an expert producer, an expert engineer. So it's good that I know how to do all three, and I can do all three from my bedroom if I need to. But let me focus on being a rapper and an artist and all that kind of stuff.
Do you think that you'll be quite experimental in the future? Because I feel like, not that you're not versatile, but you definitely mastered the sound of now. Without, I feel like some people sound too Afro-Swingy or too auto-tuney, but it was just perfect. Like, I could listen to everything all together and again and again and again. Yeah. But like I definitely know your sound. Like you said, you were struggling, you found it. But do you feel like now that you're comfortable, you know that this works and everyone's gonna like it, do you feel like you might try new things?
It's crazy, because I was just talking to my manager about that today. Like, working with a rapper and getting out of the Afro-Swing genre, because I didn't start it. Like, I was making Afro themed music, but I didn't start with this. This just works well, but like even with me doing Afro-Swing, I still think like Afro-Swing can evolve so much more.
Definitely.
Like, the way I'm trying to do it is trying to take it to the next stage all the time. So I'll definitely go back to rap.
I wouldn't even just cast it as Afro-Swing, but I do get you, like, if there was a playlist that would easily like go in there.
So like, I'm always gonna try to evolve it. I'm always going to be, the one thing I say to myself is like, you're a rapper at heart. Rapping is rap. Like, the rap I grew up on wasn't Afro-Swing. It was like rap. Like, so I want to rap. When I get like into a space where I need to rap, I will be rapping. Like, I'll go to like proper like UK rap. Strictly rap. But I think I'm always going to be doing Afro-Swing, simply because, first of all, like, auto-tune is acceptable there.
But like, don't you feel like you might struggle like when you have live performances? Have you done any with the songs?
See, again, this is what's good about being an engineer.
Do you have those like those mic things that change it for you?
So I haven't had to do that yet because I haven't got to that stage. But if like I was trying to put on my own show, then like I would make sure that that's there. Like, I know everything about sound engineering there is to know. So I can put up my MacBook and put on the auto tune. So as soon as I speak into the mic, you might have seen like Lil Wayne, Kanye West, they use
like
it.
Even I remember, I think it was Wireless and Huncho, because he used auto tune a lot. He had it, but then I remember there's other like artists and stuff that didn't have it. And I was just like, this is a risky game.
I was saying to my boys, like, little things like that might come in the future, like these one extra acoustics sessions.
That you can definitely tell.
Like, like a lot of artists go on them, and you can tell that they don't even have the knowledge that they're not gonna sound good on that. Because you would either tell BBC, I'm not doing that because I can't sing. Like, you need to understand that you can't sing about what.
Do you know what? They're lucky. I think the things that going off topic about this amount, like the things that save those things is the instrumentalists. Like the fact that they're doing like a different rendition of a thing. Exactly, you kind of look past that and just enjoy what they created. But
music is
you're
supposed
right.
to sound. It's supposed to sound sonically pleasing. So do whatever you need to do to make it sound sonically pleasing. You know when you record that dry, that it doesn't sound good coming out of the speaker.
Yeah.
You know the engineer still has to put auto-tune on it before it sounds good. So why are you gonna go do a live performance?
I feel like it's a cheat code, but I feel like these days, like everyone uses auto-tune to some extent. That's just the radio sound.
Yeah. And the maddest thing is like now we're so accustomed to auto-tune. It's like we actually, some people like auto-tune singing better than actual, like the singers that can actually sing. Yeah.
But you know what? I don't hate it. I hate it when it sounds like auto-tune. Like I hate that so much. And I feel like a lot of people, like there's levels to it.
Yeah.
And some people just like literally take it too far.
Exactly, and that's from an engineering perspective. Exactly what you said. There is levels to it. Like you can set your level, like how much auto-tune you want. Like, everybody can sing to an extent. Don't overdo it. Don't underdo it. Otherwise, you sound like a robot. And I think I found the perfect voice for it and the perfect kind of
like find your octave as well.
Exactly.
Yeah. So, you deleted at one point. You deleted the Spotify app for artists, and you said that it messes with your mental health.
Yeah.
So, tell me a bit about the issues that you've faced. Like mental, because you're a mental health practitioner, so I know you know from both sides. Like as someone that could go through some mental health issues and knowing other people that do.
So I think probably every artist get this, no matter how big you are. Like you always, once you've done something, you have expectation. Like the first EP I did, there was no real expectation because I had
doing it.
Nobody had anything to judge me by. Like I'm just being judged by the base standard, which is probably like 1,000 streams. You need to get 1,000 streams.
Okay.
Like little things like that. But this EP, it was like I had an expectation because of what my first EP did.
Yeah.
It was like
that's kind of top it. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like I didn't want to fall below what I kind of did. Like I needed to be better to show progression. Otherwise, it's kind of like the last 8 months have been exactly. What am I like? If I'm getting less now than I was doing 8 months ago, like after everything I've done, all these press runs, everything, it's like, what am I really doing? So I need that. Like I try not to judge my work by the streams. And I know like confounding variables can manipulate your streams. Like if you get playlisted, then your streams go up by loads. It's literally one person's decision to playlist you, and you're getting like maybe 50,000 streams more than you would have get if that person.
Even me, I listen to playlists and I'm just like, oh, this song's nice and this song's nice. I didn't go look for it, so I totally get it.
Yeah. So it's like little things like that. I didn't want to judge my EP.
So how did you feel when you finally got on like Capital Xtra playlists and Spotify playlists, stuff like that?
Those things like that are proper like little hurdles. Like the Capital Xtra thing was like I was happy, but because it took me so long and there was a bunch of pasta around me getting onto it, like I feel like I should have been onto it a lot earlier, like back in September. And I was so close to getting onto it, but other things behind closed doors stopped me. So that was.
Are you allowed to shed light on them? Like, what are the kind of hurdles that people face? Like to me, I'm just like, if the song's good,
if the song
slap his horn. Why are we wasting time? Like, why is there so much bureaucracy around everything? Like, why is it political?
Exactly.
It's just music. It's nice.
If it's nice,
that's it.
Exactly.
So like, what? Okay, maybe you can't go into so much detail, but what happens?
I'm so transparent that I'd love to go into detail, but still to this point, I can't pinpoint what it is. So I can give you one example, like Foxtrot. The DJ came to me for Foxtrot saying the song's sick. Like he would snap himself on Insta, like listening to the song. So I know you love the song. Like you can see that's got good feedback from everybody else. It's a good song. Everybody's established that. Okay, so I send it to him. He asked me to send it to him, sending him a clean version. I clean up the version.
I heard that so many times,
Yeah. And then he hasn't played it, and then he comes to me saying the problem is that there's a part after the hook where there's no vocals. So there's a little part after the hook. There are vocals on it, but he just like, radio doesn't really accept that kind of thing. Yeah,
but like, okay, so there's radio edits for a reason. A lot of people have radio versions. So just tell you to make a radio version. I understand that.
Like, it's things like that I didn't get because one, there are vocals on it. Number two is, cool, I can make a radio edit, but I was like, the conversation that we had, I was like, I don't need to make a radio edit. This was like 2 months after the song came out. He was like to me, send me every song you make. I'll drop your next song regardless. Like, so I was thinking, you know what? I'm done with Foxtrot. I'm onto my new release.
Yeah.
Like, I was like, I'm gonna send you my new release. That will get like Capital Xtra play. I send it to him. I get ignored. And this is like somebody from Capital Xtra who's called me.
So that you didn't beg them. They came out your way. Okay.
Like, and that's what I don't understand. Like, if you come to me for the stuff, then what is it behind it? Not like, why have you not played it? And number 2 is, why are you ignoring me? Like, what is it? Because you're genuinely saying that you like the song. You've seen me perform. You're snapping me performing. Like, you're genuinely vibing with the song. So what is it about you not playing it?
Yeah, taking it to the next level that you even offered to.
I have conversations with people and they're like, oh, there's a bunch of stuff at national radio that you have to get past. But at the moment, I don't understand it. And I'm a pretty intelligent guy. So unless somebody can explain it to me.
I really want to know as well, because everyone talks about behind the scenes this and this problem that, and I'm just like, what's the scene like?
Exactly. And if I know, then at least next time I can address it. Like, if it's about, like, some people...
Yeah, I definitely feel like people need to be educated about that stuff. I don't know why people
share the knowledge.
Yeah, like, why is there no light on this all the time? People are experiencing the same thing. It's quite frustrating as well. But yeah. So you got invited to Warner and Universal. And a lot of people, like, you feel like, oh, when you're getting, like, even just a single deal and stuff like that, it's amazing. It's like, massive, oh my God, sign me, money, like, promotion, all this, that. And a lot of people say they don't want to sell their soul and stuff like that. Yeah. So why did you not sell your soul?
First of all, we haven't established, I haven't said that there was an offer on the table yet.
Okay.
Number 2, I'm never going to sell my soul. Yeah. Like, it will never be in that way. Like, I'm intelligent enough, or I have friends that are intelligent enough, or a manager that's intelligent enough to kind of look over a contract, know what I want for my long-term plan, like if that's owning the rights to my staff or whatever, and my short-term plan, and then go from there. So I'll never see it as selling my soul. I'm like one of these artists that do actually want to be signed, because I want everything patterned for me. Like, there's certain things that once you're signed, get patterned like easily, like getting onto playlists. Like, playlists are my big thing at the moment.
Why? Because you've seen the difference? Or...
Yeah, because of what it can do. Like, it's not about how many streams you get, but with playlisting, it's like you get new fans every day. So I've been on the Afro-Bashment playlist since December now, like December 13th or something, which is a very, very long time for an artist that isn't like established.
Yeah.
Every single day I get a new fan. Like,
that's
every
sick.
Single day. Like, that's at least one new fan. Like, every single day I've been on that playlist. That's what I want, because a playlist, like, this is how I discover artists. A playlist is basically something.
It's true. Someone putting, like, the best songs of that
genre,
yeah, exactly, whatever, together.
And people naturally, like, for them to pick your song out of a bunch of songs.
A lot of people put faith in playlists. Yeah, it's true.
Yeah, so, like, I'm big on playlists, and, like, to have like a situation where all my songs are patterned onto playlists is amazing. Like, I know I'm just gonna keep getting
does the work for itself.
Exactly. Little things like that, like radio play, all these press runs, like interview setup, like all of that stuff that makes you seem like an artist. That's why I think in this scene, being signed is like the biggest thing. That's the thing that most people celebrate, unless you get like a #1 single or getting like a Grammy or whatever. But being signed for like an upcoming artist, that's the thing you want to do. You want to get signed, basically. Okay. And it's all because everything's just patterned after that. Like, it's sweet. Like, and I know it might not be sweet, but I think I'm smart enough. Like, I'm a big man now, and I've learned so much. Like, I'm an academic in the same way I'm a creative. So I feel like I know enough not to get played by any contract or anything. Like, I'm not just gonna sign anything. Like, it needs to be good. Like, I don't want to sign a single deal. I will if I need to, but I don't want to. Like, I want to be signed.
So, what do you think's next for you? Like, when I was listening to all the music, by the way, I added every single song to library. But yeah, when I was listening to it, that's very rare. So when I was listening to it, I was like, do you know who I feel like I would love you to work with?
Who?
Be Young.
Be Young.
Yeah. I feel like there's just certain people that every single song here they have, the melody is always patterned and it's always sweet. So I feel like you two will be sick together. Yeah. But is there anyone that you would like to work with, or who you draw inspiration from as well?
It's crazy because my inspirations are like, first of all, like the massive American ones that everybody's gonna name: Timbaland, Dre, Pharrell, like all of those producers. I love 50 Cent, Drake as well, Wizkid.
Kind of remind me of Drake as well.
Yeah, like I'm proper influenced by like Drake. Like proper, he's probably my major influence. Andre 3000 as well. Like the way I rap, like it's kind of like it's based off like his formula. Wizkid, a lot of the Afrobeat artists, Davido.
Yeah.
In the UK, I like 1A. It's like, it's hard for me to find somebody that I rate.
That makes sense as well, because he's got the melodies
exactly,
as well.
That's what I like. Like, I'm a proper fan for like a good sense of melody, and I think 1Ace has got like a proper good sense of melody.
Yeah.
And then I love lyricists, so like Gets, Wretch, Chip. I like. But yeah, those are the main people that I would want to kind of work with, kind of thing. Like, I'm a massive fan of melody and massive fan of like lyrics, so that's where I'm at.
Okay, so now that you've got your EPs out, you've got a couple singles. What's next? Are you gonna make another project?
You know, I'm a project person, but we're not in a project industry. So like, me and my manager had like a little.
Someone said that you have to keep putting stuff out there to remain consistent, because a lot of people like they lose their attention span quickly.
Exactly, yeah. So me and my manager had a little like conflict about me even putting out the last EP. Yeah. And I won that, but now.
Can I just ask, like, I think they were both in 2018.
Yes, one was at the very beginning.
Very
beginning of 2000, like the 3rd of January, which is my birthday. That was when the last one came out. So it was like made in 2018, promoted in 2018, but actually came out 2019.
Okay.
But yeah, putting out EPs, especially without singles, because that EP had no singles.
Yeah.
Like, I shouldn't have really done that. It's only because I created a project.
Yeah.
Like, I wanted it to be cohesive. It was about the events thing. I didn't want to drop down like months. Kind of thing. But for now, like Summer Sound, this is where my sound popped off.
Yeah, definitely.
Like, a lot of people came to me and was like, like they was like, I like the EP, but I still like the summer sound better, like the more summer stuff. And that was like more for me, wintertime, Afro, dark sound. Yeah. So like for now, like from like May, probably April.
So we can expect summer bangers.
Yeah, exactly. Summer bangers.
We need them.
Yeah.
We need them this year.
A good 6 singles and videos as well.
You know, a lot of people are going on holidays.
Yeah, exactly.
So we need them in all the different countries.
Exactly. And that's what you'll get, trust me.
Amen.